Hello, wealthy family, and welcome to today's video. Thank you so much for coming and sharing some time with me. I love and appreciate you all. So it is Thursday, my favorite day of the week, May 1st, aka May Day. Like, alert, alert, alert. We're about to hit 6 months of the new year. What are you focused on? And Monday, I did a video talking about information overload and how you should decipher and how you should use your own discernment to see what's right for you. But I just want to kind of drive home that point. I know we have, we're on the heels of the new moon. Right now, the moon's in the waxing phase, right? We have some transits with the planets and all that's important, you know, but at the end of the day, it's important for you to know that you are the sauce. You are the everything. You're the secret. You are the specialty. You are the director. You are the writer. You are the car. You are the vehicle. You are the everything. You are everything. And at the helm of it all, the center of it all is your freaking mind. You have different levels to your mind, right? Not your brain, but you have different levels to your mind. You have your better mind, your superconscious mind, your subconscious mind. You have all these things. But you are it. Without you, none of this matters. You can see all the freaking angel numbers, but guess what? If you don't see the angel numbers, do they exist? Right? If you walk past and you see an 1111, like somebody else can see 1111 and it just be like, okay, it's 1111. But you can see 1111 and be like, oh, the gateways are opening for me. Thank you. I mean, you're in receiving mode where you can catch it, where you can have the awareness, the wherewithal. You are everything. You are it. You have it all. You have it all. That's quite literally what you have it all means. You don't have to chase anything. Okay? Money, love, all that. It needs to be received by you, by the vessel, right? Money is just a representation. Money isn't dollars. It's not euros. It's not pesos. I mean, it falls under that category. But what money really is just a representation of the energetic exchange. So if you're on a high frequency, and how do you get to this high frequency? How do you keep your vibe high, right? We keep talking about it. There's so many different ways. But you keep your vibe high. You keep your vibrations in a space where you can be magnetic and not in a space of chasing based off of what output you have in your mind. It took a lot for me to like really, you see my hair, my fro, it took a lot for me to really love my hair. Like from when I was younger, I used to get, and this is so shrunk, my hair is really long. You see it's really thick. But when I was younger, like I always had my hair in braids or I had it straightened. I had, you know, no weave because my hair's always been thick and long. But I was like, I don't like froze because it's, one, it gets tangled. Two, it shrivels up. It makes me look like I don't have much of a hair. But I'm like, wait a minute. Who cares what other people think? So like the last 2 years, I've just been rocking my fro, loving it, embracing it. I'm like, how am I telling my daughters to love and embrace theirs? And I'm just like, oh, I can't do mine. It's too much to manage. No, I started changing my thoughts. And I started receiving different information when my hair was like this. Literally, my receptors were on heightened alert. Okay? How you keep yourself in high vibration is based off of what you're programming yourself. Every single time you do a ritual, it doesn't matter what ritual it is. It doesn't matter if you're lighting candles, if you're burning ancestor money, if you're grounding, if you're scrying, if you're journaling, like all those rituals, rites of passage, all of those are just like gateways and avenues of permission that you're giving yourself to be in a high vibe. Oh, this is going to work. This is it. Every single time I light the candle, it works. But you know why it works? Because your mind is focused on this particular thing. You're setting the intention in this thing. And yes, this element will help heighten your intention, but it all starts with you. You can light a candle and write something out all you want to, and if you don't have any intention behind it, it's going to mean nothing. Hold on. Come on. Hold on a second, wealthy family. Boy, he brought me that fire truck with the intention. But yeah, if you do these things and you don't have any intention behind it, it's not going to do anything. Okay? That's why, law of attraction, law of assumption, law of reciprocation, all of that, like all the different laws, all right? All those different laws of the universe are still based off of you. It's still based off of the frequency that you're putting out there. The reason why law of attraction works is because you believe that you are a magnet to these things. You believe that you deserve it. You get yourself to that frequency. The reason why law of assumption works is because you're assuming, you know what? I am all powerful. I'm wonderful. I'm all deserving. I'm whatever. And I create this. So whatever it is that I desire is going to come to me like that. Boom. And if I just keep telling myself over and over and over, saturate, right? People saturate your mind. If I just saturate my mind with this one thing, it'll just come to me. The reason why is because you're focusing on this thing. Again, your mind, the frequency is being programmed with what it is that you desire, and you're setting those frequencies out. Please don't ever get it twisted. Don't put your hope in other people. You shouldn't be worshiping other people. You should not be idolizing other people. You can look to people as guides, because yes, we do have some people that are guides. You do have some humans, some beings that are here that are more powerful than others, but that's just because they're more aware of their power. So of course it's going to be more heightened. Their muscle is a little bit more stronger. The antenna is a little bit more clear, right? But at the end of the day, you are the same. You are the same. That's why no one can disappoint me. No one can disappoint me. Not even my children. Not even my children. I don't even give them that power, that ability to disappoint me, because I'm like, you know what? Whatever it is that you're going through, and if it's affecting me, is reflecting, whatever it is you're going through, if it is affecting me, it is because it's reflecting something back to me based off the frequency that I'm outputting with the relationship that I have with you. Turn it all around. It comes back to me. So don't give up on yourself. If things are not going the way you want it to go, stop focusing on the things you don't want it to go. You're like, I can't meditate, right? You know what meditation is? It's a pathway. It's just an avenue to allow the things that you want to come into you. But the reason why it works is because you freaking discipline yourself and you sit down and you focus on the thing that you desire. That's why meditation works. That's why someone can sit and meditate for 3-4 hours in, silence, focusing on this one thing, and then boom, it comes to fruition just because they're focused on it. But you don't have to do that. There's so many other different ways, but meditation is extremely powerful, and I do recommend that you do it. It's a beautiful avenue, direct channel to your higher self, universe, all that is. But if you are like, I can't meditate because my mind goes crazy, everyone's mind goes crazy. That's what your mind is meant to do. Your mind is meant to compute all the different scenarios based off of the things that you've been through. So if you have a mind that you're operating on a certain frequency of doom and gloom, then your mind's going to race and go crazy and say, why are we sitting here meditating when everything's going to shit? We have to make sure that we turn the stove off. We have to make sure the kids are okay. We have to make sure the bills are paid. We have to make sure that, you flush your toilet. You got to all these different things, because that's what your mind is programmed to. But if you sit down and you're meditating on something and your mind is used to everything is wonderful and gleeful, right? Everything is joyful, then your meditation will be just that. It won't output doom and gloom. You understand? All these different things, the reason why it works for some, the reason why it doesn't work for others, the reason why it works for John, but it didn't work for Jack, the reason why it works for Sue, but it didn't work for Sally, is because of the level of discipline you have in your mind. How disciplined are you putting your mind? What are you putting your mind to? You can do anything. And all things are available. All things are possible to you. All things, everything. And if it's in your mind, if it's in a frequency that you can receive it, that means that you really can receive it in the physical. It's not some things. It's not all things but money. It's not all things but love. It's not all things but family and friends. It's all things are available to you. But if you keep writing a storyline and computing all the different scenarios of why you've never had friends because you just aren't someone who fit in, or you never have money because you've always had to struggle, then instead every single time you try to affirm to yourself or burn a candle, but you're still thinking, this shit ain't gonna work because it never works for me because I'm always broke, then that's what it's gonna be. Like, stop cursing yourself. You are cursing yourself. And stop letting people like come into your life and freaking put their own limitations and affirm your own fearful thoughts. Like, enough of that shit. You're better than that. Okay? You're better than that. So you are the sauce. You are the secret. Okay? I hope you got it. Okay? If you got what I'm saying and you're going to be resolved to being like, every single time I have a negative thought that tries to creep into my mind, every single time I tell myself I'm not disciplined enough, I can't get this, I won't be able to do that, it's too hard, it's too that. If you resolve right now in this moment, because you're realizing it's May 1st, Mayday, alert, alert, alert. If you realize that, then put in the comments. What do we want to put in the comments? No, we don't want to put purple hearts. I love purple hearts though. Leave me some purple hearts. But put in the comments, I am changing right now. I am changing right now. I resolve to change right now. Okay? Because you saying it out loud, you declaring it, you putting it out there, you putting it in words, in written format, it really does start setting a signal. And every single time you start to drift, you'll be reminded, hey, you put that comment, said that you just want to change. So let's change. Okay, let's change and let's see where it gets us. Okay, so that's that. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. You're amazing. You're wonderful. And until we connect again, stay alert, stay aware, and live in love.